Welcome back to From the Ledger. I'm your host Shri, and this week we're here with Ashley Teo to ask her about the role money has played in her life.
Okay, my name is Ashley Teo. I work at a business called Loyalty One. It's headquartered in Toronto, Ontario, Canada, and I work on one of their strategy teams. I was about 5 years old when I first opened my TD bank account, and I'm still with them.
And what made you go to that bank?
My mother was a longtime TD customer, and I'm pretty sure they got her into the bank because of a blender offer. So I went to the University of Toronto. I studied arts and science there. Throughout high school, I did have part-time jobs and I took internships at offices, accounting and web development, but the majority of my costs were offset, fortunately, by large scholarship that I received, and also my parents helped to foot a lot of the bill. When I was a teenager, I think I adopted a lot of habits from my mother, who is extremely financially savvy. On top of that, I think I did a lot of self-teaching. I was always very interested in numbers and money, and I think I must have researched on the internet a lot. During my entire childhood and during my teenage years, I've always been a huge saver. I had a bank account ever since I was 5. I loved going to the bank and making deposits. None of you are old enough to probably use these, but we used to have passbooks that you could update, and I loved seeing transaction lines with more money in my account. It was really rewarding. I'd say now I'm definitely more of a spender just because of where I live and the lifestyle that you have as a young professional. That being said, I'm fortunate enough to have created a situation where I can also save at the same time. The worst purchases I've ever made are cheap purchases that I thought would bring me more value than perhaps a better quality, more expensive purchase. So I think for most young females, we buy a lot of cheap clothes, and that's great, but it's probably best to just invest in like a piece that you can wear for many years. The best purchase I think I've ever made would certainly be my education. And in general, on a daily basis, I'm definitely someone who values my time more, and so any opportunity for me to make more time available, I will be willing to pay a convenience fee. Think bigger picture around spending and saving. So there are situations when I should have probably spent to join in on a really fun experience with my friends that would create memories that I would hold for a lifetime. And then there are also situations where I didn't really think big picture and I just bought some cheap item from the dollar store. My spending today is completely skewed towards creating memories with my friends, and I've definitely learned to value material possessions much less over time, understanding that I'm going to keep my memories for life and maybe not those items.